Hey guys, how's it going? And I just want to start this by first apologizing. I know this isn't my usual posting time. That's usually reserved for like 2 a.m. To 4 a.m. in the morning. I know my sleeping schedule is messed up, but don't worry, I'll be back to the 4 a.m. to 2 a.m. time slot shortly. I just wanted to come on here to get just a little something off my chest. Something that's really been bothering me, been weighing heavily on my mind, and has given me like a bit of PTSD. I know PTSD is kind of a big thing to talk about online. Some people don't care about PTSD, but I will say that I think I've gotten some. I've gotten some from the Pokemon Center website. Um, because it seems like whenever I get a notification that something dropped on there, instantly like bolts just shoot through my spine, and wherever I am, I just went straight up towards God, and almost as if I'm about to pray, because I know, maybe not consciously, but subconsciously, I know that I'm gonna need the power of a greater being if I want to get anything from the Pokemon Center website, because that's just basically how hard it is to get uh, anything anything from there. Maybe like a plush or a shirt you can get, no problem, but good luck getting any cards there. Not gonna happen. Guys, make sure that you're following my Twitter profile, okay? We were going towards 3, but we're going the reverse direction, I guess. We're back to 1. We're up to 1, depending on how you want to look at that. Just go ahead and follow my X account. So I know that there's no one specifically to blame for what I'm about to talk about, but it is kind of frustrating. It's my own problem. I will fully admit to that. But it's so confusing when you have these like Pokemon TCG Twitter accounts that talk about restocks. They all pretty much coordinate with like if whatever drops at Costco, Best Buy, or like GameStop. These guys are like instantly on it. There's like a couple people who do it. None of them are bad. Again, I think maybe it's my own like frustration with this whole thing. Probably the same way that a lot of people have frustration. So I have the notification turned on for these guys, and it seems like every like couple of hours I'll get a notification for like this set dropped here, this set dropped here, this set dropped here, and under all those tweets you always see replies where people are like, finally got one, and it just creates this environment of like where you think that there's like just crazy scarcity, and it's like it's almost like you're just jumping in a rat race, pretty much. Like, just get like a pack. And I know people probably said this a million times, but it is like really defiling the memory, the like good memory that you had of Pokemon opening it, and like, you know, in a nice day, just chilling, get that little boost of adrenaline before drinking was allowed or anything. Got a little pack. But yeah, no. So anyways, you kind of get it. There are these things that they do help with drops, and no complaint about that. Although there are some times where the drops are like a little sus. Right when they post the tweet about it, it'll be gone. And I'm not saying these people are guilty of that. Actually, I like these guys a lot, but it does seem like if when you see the tweet about it, it's already too late in like some cases. And yeah, so this morning I was laying in bed, just about to wake up. I was watching like a video, and I got a tweet on my phone. It said, "New Prismatic premium poster collection dropped." And when I read that in kind of like my half awake, half sleep, whatever form, I thought it read Prismatic Evolution Premium Collector's box just dropped. And that is like for anyone who's been kind of like paying attention to the hobby, that's like one of the biggest things that's going to be coming out this year. I can already tell. It's between that and Destined Rivals, which is on the screen right now. So the Super Premium Collection, Prismatic Evolution, that's going to be biggest item this year, most likely for sure. And then Destined Rivals is probably also going to be the biggest in the TCG verse, at least. So basically all this to say is like the only way that you're gonna get one of these packages from like the Pokemon Center exclusive, you'll have to be pretty much omnipotent, whatever. Like you have to be able to see all times and futures and pasts and know that the exact minute that this drops, because after 5 minutes or so, it's gonna be gone and you'll probably never see it again. Or if you will, you'll see it for probably 3 times the price of what it usually goes for. And I would say that's kind of like on the conservative side. People might just get a bit crazy with it. And yeah, it's depressing. The one thing that I felt, I mean, it's not sad. It's like, it's good, it's bad. We get stuff out of it. We get to make some videos on it. So can't be that bad. But no, I seriously did feel like I had like, when I saw that tweet, I had cold sweats, and I didn't know what was going on for a second. Everything just started to go by quicker, and I don't know, I was seeing red, and my internet wasn't working. It was down. Now I just sound like I'm complaining. But in reality, I think the internet problem was just the only problem that I had. All the other issues were on the Pokemon Center website. And one big factor about it too is it's not an easy thing. Like you can't, if you have the time, right? Like you know it's going to drop on this time, 9:30 at whatever date. You can have that, but still miss it, because the Pokemon Center website, it can't handle the traffic that it gets when something big drops like this. It'll crash. It'll put you in a queue that you'll have to wait for like 20 minutes for. The queue is actually not bad. That helps with scalping, but the queue doesn't really matter if your website crashes and then you have to enter the queue again and you're in the back. So you're not really going to get anything. I would say probably the best way that you would have a chance to get something, whether it be like any of these 2 items. A lot of the other things, it's not as competitive, but it's starting to look like things here on out are going to be that competitive. The booster or the poster box that dropped today crashed the website, and that's not even a serious thing. That was from Prismatic Evolutions. And I know it's easy to get lost in these terms, but think about it like this. Prismatic Evolution was the the last set to drop. Journey Together is going to be the next one, and then Destined Rivals is going to be the next one after that. And Destined Rivals is the biggest one. So, I mean, that's kind of like the point that we're at on this road of hype, on this hype train. And so yeah, the best way that you're going to have a chance of getting anything is if you have your phone, maybe like a friend's phone, like a computer, and maybe like 20 more computers, because there's guaranteed problems to happen. There's like nothing you can do about it. and yeah, you can guarantee that any of these card shops or places are gonna have the same fate, basically. Like it'll either be scalped at 200% or it'll be sold out within like the first couple of minutes. But there is one more option you can also do. I guess you can check your local LGS. Sometimes they're cool. Or just go to Best Buy and just ask people, hey, like, do you know anywhere else around town you can get them? And sometimes people will tell you like a little nugget of information that can be helpful. Or they'll just be like, no, why are you asking me this? In which case, I would recommend going for like the younger male, probably between like, I don't know, 20 to 40, maybe 20 to 50. They'd probably know something about Pokemon cards. All right, y'all. That's about it. Go ahead and hit my profile with a follow. Go follow PokeBeach for a lot of the most recent news. And I would recommend even following these pages if you want. If you ever are having trouble waking up in the morning, yeah, you can just see one of these tweets about some pack that you really want going live, and that'll wake you up real quick because you probably won't beat the Scalpers. All right, later.